Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkAstonVilla here, back to review the Aston Villa nil, Newcastle United nil match at Villa Park that literally just finished up about 10 or so minutes ago. And I guess for the respective neutral, you're probably clicking on this thinking, oh, it's a shit game. What's the point of watching this? But there's a lot on the line for Newcastle. Not really so much for us at all. But overall, yeah, I mean, positives from a Villa standpoint, breaking right into it. Definitely defensively. I mean, probably the strongest we've been defensively for as long as I can remember the season. I know people can point it out and go look back on certain games and stuff, but just thinking off the top of my head, we were very solid defensively today, aside from Lescott, because I refuse to give him any credit at all. I mean, going forward, I think the thing that really summed up our season, especially today, is we go through about 5 minutes or so of really nice, intricate, neat, tidy passing, well, somewhat neat and tidy passing that looks like a chance will come for it, and then we literally hit it into Rose Ed. It's just how the season's been. Actually, it's probably been how the last 5 years have been because that's how we've been at finishing chances for a long, long time. And of course, this season has been the worst of all. Looking from a Newcastle standpoint, they're down. I mean, you could say they're going to stay up, and I know some Newcastle fans will still keep the faith, and some neutrals want them to stay up and see them do well, keep the faith, and I respect that, but they're down. I mean, Sunderland coming back, obviously, was it? They're losing 1-0, 1-1, losing again 2-1, 2-2, and then coming back with Jermaine Defoe with 15 goals this season to make it 3-2 for that, going a point ahead, better goal difference, I do believe. They have a game in hand. Well, actually, literally, if they win midweek, they're safe. Relegation scraps over because Norwich are down as well. I do feel bad for Newcastle fans, and of course, let me know how you feel about that. But just they didn't look eager. They didn't look panicked. They didn't look bothered. And I know that's probably not the best word to say it because some people won't agree with that. But they didn't look like they were rushed or bothered or concerned. It just there was no it seemed like there was no adrenaline. It seemed like when I was watching the match, it seemed like maybe Townsend had a bit of that going, trying to push people on, trying to make something, but no one else going forward seemed bothered. I don't know why you start Cisse. Mitrovic should have started. I don't really rate Mitrovic that highly, but I think he had more of an impact than Cisse because I think Cisse has been ruined since Alan Pardew, in my opinion. But they just didn't look bothered. And I mean, defensively, both teams were strong, but offensively, both teams didn't really offer much. And I can't really speak about too many clear-cut chances that you'd point out in this game saying that literally was missing by an inch or that was going in and it just didn't or that deflection or whatever. It was just a relegation bound teams going down in the championship next season. What more can I say about it? Usually I break down the lineups for reviews and I go right into Villa, but I've been talking about more about Newcastle because what's there to talk about Villa? I mean, we're down. It's all about Newcastle for this, and I mean they need Sunderland to lose midweek. I can't remember who Sunderland played midweek. Is it Everton or Watford? I can't remember which one exactly, but it's not looking good. I mean, going back to a Villa standpoint, if I'm going for a man of the match, who do I give it to? There's not. I didn't really see anybody that stood out going forward thinking, oh, they were quality. Defensively, do I give it to Mark Bunn? Do I give it to Toner? I'm going to give it to Toner, actually. I'll give it to Toner just because he's young, he's up and coming, and he looked decently solid today. I'll give it to him. Let me know you're a man of the match and all that kind of stuff, too. This has been a very, very random review. I haven't really got too much into it besides the stakes, but that's all that I can really talk about. What else do I talk about? I mean, let me know you're a man of the match, what you thought about it, all that kind of stuff. I'll wrap it up there, and I apologize for that. But anyways, there should be a match day experience video today, probably later tonight, if not tomorrow morning, hopefully, or afternoon. So that'll be out. Go check out the Villa View. There'll be fan interviews, match reaction from the protests, footage of the protests, all that good stuff. I'll stop rambling, like the video, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.